What's going on, people? It's your boy Kalechi back with another episode of the Ramblin' Mind Podcast. How are each and every single one of y'all doing today? I hope y'all are staying safe. I hope y'all are washing your hands. I hope y'all are doing all the things you know you ought to do during these times. I hope you're wearing your mask. I hope you're staying home and staying away from people. Because guess what? The pandemic is still real and we still gotta protect ourselves. But anyway, welcome back to the Ramblin' Mind Podcast. As I said in the beginning, my name is Kalechi Iwaba. On this podcast, we like to talk about all things personal finance and investing in business. On Tuesdays, we talk about personal finance and investing, and on Thursdays, we talk about the business news. And today, in this episode, because it's Tuesday, we're going to be talking about personal finance and investing. However, I'm going to need your help. I'm going to need y'all's help. There's been an explosion in people who are focusing on investing and looking at the stock market. People who have never thought about investing in their life all of a sudden want to start getting investing. Except the only reason that they're doing this is because of the GameStop saga that we talked about on Thursday. So I'm gonna need y'all's help. Please share this podcast with every single person you know that has said anything about stocks in the last couple of weeks, that has said anything about GameStop, that has said anything about BlackBerry, that has said anything about Robinhood, that has said anything about Nokia, that has said anything about AMC. If somebody has come up to you and asked you, or told you, yo, you should invest in GameStop, or told you, yo, you should invest in AMC because they see other people making money and they believe this is the way that you can make money from the stock market, please send them this podcast. And if you're watching this on YouTube, send them this YouTube video, because I am seeing a lot of people say that GameStop is an investment, AMC is an investment, or BlackBerry is an investment. And I am afraid for these people. I am afraid for these people because they're getting a misconstrue of what it is to actually invest in stocks. There's a whole lot of other things that is going on with the GameStop stock and with the AMC stock and with BlackBerry stock that is not just regular investment. Those are not investments. Please understand this. Those are not investments. I really want people to understand that that is not investing. That in no way is investing. Right now, that is just a complete show of force between two different groups of people trying to determine how the stock market should work or those kind of things. It's just a completely different thing. That's just not investing. I need you guys to understand that that isn't investing. There is a way to invest, and that isn't it. That is not it. Understand that most of the people that are making most of the money from betting on GameStop or AMC or any of these things are not investors. These people are traders. They know what they're doing. They day trade or they option trade or any of that stuff. And if those are the strategies that you're starting off with, it is a very dangerous game. It is a very dangerous game because you get into the mindset of believing that, oh, I know what I'm doing now. And you're not invested. You're going to end up losing lots and lots and lots of money because you're starting off with doing the hardest things. You're starting off with doing the hardest things without learning any of the basic stuff to get you started. And so you're going to lose money. So I really need y'all to understand this. Investing in GameStop, AMC, BlackBerry, or any of these companies right now, that is not an investment. It's something we like to call speculating. So what is speculating? AKA gambling. Speculating is just basically gambling, because to speculate, you don't know what's going on. Just like the word says, you don't know what's going on. You don't understand the fundamentals of the business. You don't understand anything that's going on. All you know is somebody told you this company is going to be a good company to invest in, so therefore I want to invest in it. Or even worse, you see stocks only go up, or you believe stocks only go up, so you invest in that company. That is not the way to do it. This is not the way to invest. That is not an investment. An investment is after thorough analysis, you can decipher that you have adequate protection of your principal and an adequate return on your money. That is what an investment is. An investment is after you've done lots of research, after you understand the fundamentals of a business, after you understand all the things that go into a business and you realize I am taking ownership of this business. And if this is the only business that I own for the rest of my life, it will be able to put food on the table for me and my family. That is different from speculating. That is extremely different from speculating. Investing is when you sit down, you find out what how the business makes money. You find out who the leadership of that business is. You find out what the moat is of that business. You find out the financials of that business. Is this business making money or are they not making money? Is this business overvalued or is it undervalued? That is an investment. It takes time and it takes a lot of effort to invest. At least when you're talking about picking single stocks. So please do not believe that all of a sudden you're now an investor in GameStop or in AMC or in BlackBerry or any of these companies that just saw a massive rise and a massive explosion in the last couple of weeks. No, you have to understand that there are other mechanisms at work there. That is not an investment. And I know a lot of people are going to be joining the Wall Street's bets, which is just the most dangerous thing you can do because Wall Street's bets is not about sound fundamental investing. It's a whole other ball game. The things that they do in that subreddit is a whole other ballgame, but I really want everyone to understand this and share this with your friends and your family that are thinking of starting to invest right now. Please let them know this is not investing, just buying into GameStop or buying into AMC or buying into BlackBerry. This is not investing because this thing has spilled over into mainstream and there's a lot of people who have been putting off investing for years that are now getting into this thing, except they're getting into it on the wrong side. So let's talk about what it takes to actually invest. There are 2 rules of investing by the Oracle of Omaha himself, Warren Buffett. Rule number 1, never lose money. Never lose money. In other words, you do everything in your power to ensure that your principal amount of money that you are investing is protected, that the principal of your investment is protected. And then rule number 2, go back to rule number 1. Don't break rule number 1. Right now, with the state of the market, everyone only believes one thing. Stocks only go up. Stocks never come down. Stocks only go up. Please, 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 please understand that you can lose a lot of money investing. You can lose a lot of money when it comes to investing. I hope you enjoyed that little snippet of the Rambling Mind podcast. If you want more of the Rambling Mind podcast, or if you want to listen to the whole episode that you just heard, go check it out on any podcast listening platform, whether that be Anchor, Spotify, Google Podcast, Apple Podcast, Breaker, Stitcher. I could go on, but you guys already know which podcast you love to use to listen to. So go check it out. Link down in the description as well. I'm going to catch y'all later. Peace.